First date mistakes you should try to avoid. Welcome, my adorable kings and queens in the building. On today's video, we are going to be telling you few mistakes people commonly make on a first date so that you will avoid doing them. It has a way of running the relationship. Remember, for every house, there should be a solid foundation. So for that your relationship, if the foundation of that relationship, the starting point of that relationship have comma, it is possible that it could cause some damage or affect it negatively or possibly scare the partner away. So my wisdom king, I want to give you little tips on how you can handle your first date outing, first date like a pro in order to make your woman not to be scared or destroy her interest. Yeah, because this first date, a lot of people come on a first date with the intention to check if things is going to work out between me and this person, and that is how it is. First date, you know more about the person, and then you consider if you're going to come again or continue, keep the ball rolling, or you're going to withdraw back. That is it. So number one mistake I will advise you not to make is talking too much about yourself as a man. Yeah. So many men make this mistake of telling a girl everything about yourself on the first date. Now, there are things you need to keep. There are things they need to observe by themselves. There are things they need to know, you know, on the process of the relationship. You don't need to say everything. You don't need to open everything. You don't need to tell her all she need to know. Like for instance, some people on the first date will start talking about that all sharing all their experience, they have gathered even from past relationship. They start talking about their investment. They start talking about their achievement. They start being too straight up, or being a woman will see it as if you're bragging or trying to, when you talk too much about your investment. I have this company, it's also a place, I have social business in the other location, my branch office is here, I travel to this country, I have been to so many places, I've traveled to Western and African countries. A woman will see it or see you as someone who is just being braggadocious. When you also start sharing too much experience, she starts seeing where you are faulty, start being judgmental. Okay, because of this you move out from this, or this person left you, this might be the reason. You start giving her too much to handle or too much to chew, which might end up getting her weak. Yeah, because there's a whole lot of work to do at a time. So you talk about yourself, but not going deep, 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 deep to share everything. Like I said, ranging from experience, your investment, and want or dislike. Your like expectations. Just take it little slowly and listen. Okay, number two thing I want you to avoid doing, okay, is asking too much question. Like we said, this is a date for you both to actually know each other, ask some questions, share some, you know, share some stories and that, but that it not be too deep, like I said. And even though you're going to be asking her some questions to know much about her, please and please take it slowly. Let it not look like jump question. Let it not look like she is actually taking exams. Just slow, slow. Let it be that you're not digging too much into her privacy, her experience too, or her family kind or beliefs, just on a normal level, the normal things you need to know about her, starting from her name, where her origin, like stuff like that, little questions is okay on the first date. Don't dig too much into her private life, past experience, or family. Okay, just a little is good to go. Yeah, another thing you shouldn't do on a first date is don't talk about intimacy like knacking, SES, let me put it that way. Don't talk about it. You shouldn't be the one raising that topic. You shouldn't be the one going there. Even though maybe something like that might happen, she is that type that will be free to give you access to have her on the first date, or something might come up that on that first date you both have to be together overnight or for a long period of time, or even stay in a private space. Even if you both end up in this private space, that you might feel something, please do not be the one to actually start up any conversation that has to do with, yeah. Anything can happen on the first day. Some people give in to intimacy on a first date, like SES. When I mean intimacy, I mean you going down with her on the first date for so many reasons. It could be that they already make up their mind to give you this access. It could be that environment call for it. It could be because of the weather condition of the present atmosphere. It could be because time frame or the duration of time. Maybe sometimes you go out with a friend, you wanted the date to be for some hours, and something happened, you both end up passing night together, or rainfall, or no means of going back, stuff like that. Anything can happen. Any occurrence can lead to you doing this on the first date, even when you don't plan it. But if there is a situation like that, let you not be the one raising the topic. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't try to initiate unless she is the one dragging you towards that direction, driving you towards that direction, because there are signs you will see from a woman. You will know that this person really want to go down with you, and you flow if you really have to, or if you really want to. Okay, but don't demand for it. Don't ask her for it. Just like play if something like that will happen, you know where I'm going. I know you know. So don't talk about it. Another thing I want to advise you on the first date: some people go out of their ways, putting on too much, to mom, dressing as if they're going for occasion, dressing too loud, wearing a whole lot of expensive fabrics, or dressing in such a way that, see, in every outing, every meeting, there's an adequate outfit. So on a first date outfit, if I am to suggest for you, when whether you are a man or a woman, when you're going on a first date outfit, let it be on a simple outfit. Simple outfit. It could be on a jean, t-shirt, or nice or simple top, and sneakers. Don't just be that lady that will be going on a first date. You dress on a high heel, wear something very skimpy, as if you're going for a party, something very open, showcasing everything. as if you're going to market what you have. Some women, some ladies make that mistake on their first date. They dress so sensual and put on some huge money makeup. It's not actually good on a first date. Okay, let it be on a minimum level and dress smart. Sneakers, like I said, jean, gel, t-shirt, or normal polo is enough. Not going to wear a whole lot of, you know, no. Let it be on a normal level. Same thing applicable to male genders. You don't have to dress too loud for a first date meeting. Okay, so there are a whole lot of things you actually need to avoid on a first date, but this is me providing these few common mistake that can ruin your date or relationship, or that will make your partner, or that your spouse, someone you are actually wanting to start this relationship with, begin to wonder, are you sure this man is going to be compatible? Are we sure we are going to be compatible with this too much story, too much explanation, being too much exposed with, like, are you sure he's okay for me? Are you sure we are going to cope? She began to doubt the possibility of that relationship. Remember, it's something, it's something you want to start, build up or start up. You really need to lay a solid foundation for it. If she's going to enter into that relationship, it will be very, very favorable, long-lasting type if she enter with her full chase. Yeah, this is actually the kind of person I want to be with. This is actually the quality I'm actually expecting from a man. A man who don't talk too much, a man who don't do this, a man who don't do that, do that. So this is it. Another tip, yeah, I want you to have, that will make you look like a champ, a confident man, a man that knows where he's going, a leader in kind, is for you to have an exit plan. When you don't have an exit plan, you find out that you can be there beating around the bush, you can be there beating around the bush, talking about things that doesn't matter, or making her feel bored, because when you have finished the topics, things you have to talk about or you need to know about her, just quickly need to leave the environment, or yeah, you just quickly need to close that date for the day and then look up for another date. Yeah, don't be there and make her start feeling bored. You both are together, you're no longer talking anything, you're no longer discussing anything nice. Everywhere, everybody get cold, nothing more. You can actually have a plan, like, you know, you can actually have a plan on how you can exit to make it look like you know what you want. You are odogu. When you have finished all you need to discuss about, you can quickly tell her, oh, because of time, I think we really need to, go, or I need to catch up with appointment or something like that. Yeah, at this point, I think we have talked enough. Let's just, get let's just get ready to leave this environment and meet some other time, because we have actually talked enough. So something like that, just have your plan of exit. Don't go there and get cold and get bored, make her start feeling, oh, what am I here for, or what else are we going to talk about. Just know when to start to leave. Know when to actually tell her, let's go. It will even be bad for you to be there and she is the one telling you, I want to leave. So as a wisdom kid, be that smart. As soon as you finish the conversation or the little discussion you want to have with her, you don't need to waste too much time on the first date. For, if I must tell you the truth, you don't need to waste too much time. You have to have your exit plan. So when the conversation is no longer flowing the way you want it, You can quickly tell her, let's just leave. I have business to catch up with, or I want to meet up with someone, or I have something else to do. Let's just go. I squeeze out this time for us to have this little conversation. And now I have known little about you. Let's just leave. It's making brain, isn't it? Than you staying there for a whole long period of time and make her getting bored, you know. So when next you're going on the first date, at least these few tips is going to help you save the video, rewatch it, share it to someone, to share to someone, to share to someone. Please do me a favor by clicking the like button, giving me a comment, sharing your own experience or thought concerning the topic down the comment section. I would really appreciate that. I love you guys. That's why I care. Do well to do the needful and become that wisdom king that will actually command respect from any woman you are with. I love you. Bye.